Hi everyone, welcome back to The Witcher 3. I'm back where we left off and ready to continue, so please be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you would like to. And while I'm here with Hattori, I'm gonna get the rest of the armor and the swords for the Ursine kit. So let's do it! Okay.
Greetings, Ibeer.
Greetings, Geralt.
Ibeer.
Listen,
Craft.
would you...
Okay. Ursine. Lovely. Damn. Level 44 is very cool. Ursine. Beautiful. Thank you.
So,
Lovely. Okay. Stunning.
Behave, Witcher.
Behave.
I bloody well told him not to stick his arse where it don't belong.
Cool. Okay, let's go visit my bestie. Fergus. How may I help you? Okay. Enhanced. What am I missing? So I can stash some of this stuff. Beautiful. Cool.
Here's Mug. Down the ice. Shouldn't let that refuse into taverns with ordinary folk.
Okie dokie. Cool, and then superior, what do I need for that? Cool, one more dimetrium plate. There we go. Lovely. Yeah, I don't have that enhanced trousers either. Lovely. Cool, and then I can pop it all away. Whoa, that is cool. Alright. Oh. Beautiful. Thank you.
so...
Righto.
Horse.
Cool. Wonderful.
Decent folk live here.
Something I've always wondered. What do you witches do
When the sorceress
around?
Let our Shalmar be your guide. He
Okay,
held the
so I
giant-
think now's the time that I'm going to do the last wish with Yennefer. So I've got to meet her in Larvik.
From the village barons who are.
You best take that back. I recognize your type a mile away.
God will never forgive you for this.
Ye ain't welcome here, witch.
You okay? What's going on?
Always did know how to win friends.
I was provoked.
Saw it happen. Wanted to talk to me about something?
Amos Ipsis, a specialist on djinns. Heard of him?
Ooh, okay.
I found a tome he'd penned in the Emperor's library. Ipsis set off for Skellige one day and was never heard from again. I asked some of the local folk. Some here still remember him.
Ooh, okay. What happened to him?
They know what happened to him?
The locals say they last saw his ship off the coast of Hindisfjall. Then a once-in-an-eon storm broke.
So he's probably fish food by now.
Not necessarily. I must learn what became of him.
Why? Do you know him?
No, it's not the mage who interests me. It's his djinn.
What do you want a djinn? Well, sorry, why do you want a djinn?
Why are you even interested? Djinns are dangerous sometimes, and malicious all the time.
I remember. But the advantages outweigh the risks. If I can tame a djinn, I shall gain incredible power. And that could be useful to us one of these days.
You sure this mage actually had a djinn?
His books strongly suggest he did. He describes taming one, harnessing energy from its power.
Storm wouldn't pose a threat if he'd had a djinn. He could just utter a wish.
Perhaps he had none left, or something unexpected happened.
Or he did use it, and that's what we need to find out. How can I help?
All right. So what exactly do you expect me to do?
You must help me find this djinn. I've no gold to offer in reward, but I shall be ever so grateful.
Of course.
Since you put it that way, fine. I'll help you.
Thank you. A boat awaits in the harbor. Come.
Cool.
A right Randy took that one.
See, you've managed to prepare everything already.
I have.
How could you possibly know I'd agree?
I didn't. Decided to risk it.
Lead the way.
Just once, you might try to take the initiative.
Would you even let me?
It would depend on the situation.
Respect, Witcher.
This tiny little dinghy. Alright.
The ship carrying the djinn sank somewhere in this area.
Not too precise as leads go.
I'll cast a spell on our boat. We'll know if there are any wrecks on the seafloor below
Oh,
us.
hell yeah.
All right. let's get to
Cool.
work.
Mind if I take the helm?
I got a choice.
No.
Lovely. Okay. Do I sit anywhere specific?
Getting in or not?
I'm literally here. How do I convince her I'm on the boat?
Geralt, how long must I wait? Are you ready to sail?
Oh god, what do I do? Get on the boat with Yennefer. Yeah, I literally am. How about now?
Getting in or not?
Oh boy. Oh, okay. There we go. Okay.
I'm not sure this djinn thing's a good idea.
We managed to seize one before. Do you remember?
Of course. Dandelion almost lost his voice that time.
How lucky your exorcism saved it. It was poetic.
Hell yeah.
How was I supposed to know that incantation meant begone and plow yourself?
You should have studied foreign languages.
Gonna keep bringing that up for the rest of my life.
Of course. Your last wish effectively assured it.
My wish was about us being together always, not about you mocking my every mistake.
That was his wish?
And when your wish is granted, you
That's
must
so
accept it with all
cute.
attendant circumstances.
He'd lie
And
you.
as for your missteps, I don't rightly see why I shouldn't laugh if they're amusing.
Yeah, and Geralt
Something
likes
here, on the bottom.
you.
It's too deep here. You can't dive that long.
You underestimate me.
On the contrary. After all, I asked you for help. I'll cast a spell. It will slow your heart for a time.
Ooh.
You can stay submerged longer.
Okay.
Assad Eich Criday Rithorn.
Ready. Careful down there.
Hell yeah. Alright. Let's go.
How's your bath? Water warm enough for you?
Whoa.
How's it going?
Yeah, and you know I hate it when you read my mind.
Strictly speaking, I'm not reading your mind, but using telepathy. Besides, you've nothing to hide, right?
I wouldn't admit it if I did. Not the point.
See anything interesting?
A shipwreck and a cavern. I'll look inside.
And drowners, but no longer. Okay. How cool.
Snapped masts, busted planks, and a whole swarm of drowners. Probably drawn by the corpses of drowned crew, then made their nest here. There's also a Clan Drummond figurehead.
Not the right ship. Come back up.
Anything else of interest? Ooh. Right. So cool that I can swim for that long. Oh my god, look at all the drowning bodies. She would have seen them popping up like... Right.
Where to now?
Wherever the leads take us.
Oh, sorry about the drowning bodies. Oh god. Okay, cool.
Say we find
There we
Jade.
go, perfect.
What'll we do? Ask for a beautiful house, and a palace, and a queen's crown?
Are we still
That'd be
talking about
lovely.
the djinn? Or have we moved on to a talking fish?
Doesn't much matter. Both make wishes come true. What would yours be?
You'll learn in due course.
Moon. This is romantic. Look at us.
Something's here. Another wreck.
Okay,
Let's see if our djinn's down there.
let's have a look. Why aren't you going down? There you go.
Found a wreck. It's been here a while. Wood's rotted. A man's skeleton. Somebody pinned his skull to the deck with an axe.
A death worthy of a Skelliger.
Clan emblem indicates a djinn man, so he was from Pharaoh. Got something. A Skelliger's buckler. Clan Hamai symbols. Donor was a babe in swaddling clothes when this buckler landed here. Yen, doubt any of these boats were the mages. These are old sunken longships.
Not our ship. Okay. On to the next.
You're getting better at this.
Go even quicker if you helped me down there.
I prefer to observe matters from up here, most definitely.
Yeah, like when we were looking for the golden dragon and an avalanche swept us off the trail. Me clinging to the remains of a bridge for dear life. You gripping my waist, admiring the view. Remember? Chasm below us is breathtaking. Rustling trees, a lazily flowing stream.
I remember, though I found myself admiring what I had right in front of me.
She lied me. Oh, we got a siren. Would you like me to deal with that, honey?
Something strange about those rocks.
And there's something on the bottom. Let's see what it is.
Okay, but let me first.
That stench.
Stunning. Is it alive? No, it's dead. Beautiful. Alright, let's go.
See something?
Something doesn't do it justice. A huge crater, as if a meteorite landed here.
I must see it.
Diving in after all?
No, I shall cast another spell to see through your eyes. Now relax. I su foltje bedem ein echte illivaid. That is no meteorite crater.
What is it then?
The effect of teleportation.
Ooh.
A powerful force cut out a fragment of the seabed, rocks and everything lying within the
I
teleportation
told you he probably
zone.
did use the djinn's
Always
power.
claimed portals were dangerous.
I believe we're on the right track. Look for anything that might contain a djinn.
Fine, but get out of my eyes. Too cramped in here for us
Oh.
both.
I su foltje bedem ein echte illivaid.
Cool.
Transverse cut through the pelvis. Surgical precision. No conventional weapon could do this.
Broken
No
seal.
djinn here, but there's something you ought to like.
What?
Half a seal.
That'll do. Come back up.
Silver. Pearl-encrusted cutlery. Should belong to someone awfully wealthy.
Amos was no pauper. It could very well be his ship.
Interesting.
Something cut this basket exactly in half. Bet it was cut by the same thing that cut the skeleton.
Oh, oopsies. Okay.
only found half. Can you do anything with this?
I can use it to locate the other half, to within a dozen yards.
And once we
Great.
find that, we should find the djinn.
Exactly. Ready? I'll take us there on the count of 3.
Oh, no, not another portal.
Stop whining. 1, 2...
she's perfectly composed and I'm on all fours.
I did. Look, we must search the area.
Yen, not so fast. Gotta tell me what this is about first. Why do you want this djinn?
But you already know. A djinn's power is priceless to a mage.
Ooh. Other than to potentially use it to help things, like you vaguely said, what specifically do you want it for?
That I know, but I also want to know how you plan to use it. Wouldn't go to these lengths if it wasn't something important.
You're right. It's important. Even very important. How long has this been going on, Geralt? This thing between us? 15, 20 years? We repeatedly split up, then return to one another. Something draws us to each other, but I can never be certain if it's a true feeling or merely a bit of mischief by a djinn.
Oh, because
So
of the
that's
previous djinn.
This is about my last wish?
You asked that djinn to bind us together forever. I want to ask this one to take that wish back.
Wow. Why, I understand. Why?
Why would you want to do that?
To see what it's like without it. To see if we'll still matter to one another.
Oh,
Or if we'll be like two strangers.
interesting. What if I don't want to?
What if I don't want to know?
Oh, to know.
I'm afraid you no longer have a choice. Come, let's search the ship.
So she wants to know if our love is actually genuine feelings or if it happens to be manipulated by this djinn. Oh.
Seems Amos was quite the eccentric, asking the djinn to lift half his ship to a mountaintop.
He didn't necessarily. Djinns are inherently mischievous. This one might have granted his wish and perverted it in doing so.
Yep.
In that case, I'd appreciate it if you didn't wish I'd disappear from your life.
I've yet to decide how to word it.
Oh.
We should explore the ship.
There's blood. Wow.
Nothing interesting here.
And why was it red?
Nothing interesting.
Whatever then. Oh my god, where are you going? There you go.
We should explore the ship.
Interesting. Wonder what this means.
Could that be the bottle that the djinn lives in? Or is that not like that?
Mystery of mysteries. Agnes of Glanville.
Of course. I'll check those boots in a sec.
Elemental Empires by Gian Battista.
Getting some cool stuff here.
Mage must have slept here. Nothing here. Nothing interesting.
Okay, fine, then let me check the shoes.
Nice shoes. Looks like the impact with the mountain was so powerful it popped the wearer right out of them.
Huh.
Wonder what this means. Blood. Someone was dragged across the deck.
Damn.
Or left this mark when the ship suddenly tipped to one side.
Missing anything else? Okay, back here. No. Oh, interact. Okay. Damn.
Yen, think you should see this.
What do you have?
Oh, wow. The djinn did him real dirty.
It's Amos. Looks exactly like the etching in the book. Except his head was intact there.
Damn.
Think the djinn did this to him?
No, it wouldn't attack its master. This looks rather like an unfortunate accident. When the storm broke, Amos must have uttered a wish like, "Take us away, anywhere, to a mountaintop, even." And the djinn granted the wish literally. They had a hard landing. Amos was thrown off his feet and against the wall. The bookcase did the rest.
That's so
Always knew Too
unlucky.
much studying could kill you. If he died while being teleported, Seal might still be on him. Behold.
Bravo! Come to the deck. I've an idea.
Ooh. Damn.
Colds preserved the corpse. Died from head trauma. Bookcase
Okay.
cracked his skull. Must have been a hard landing atop this mountain.
Very naughty of the djinn. We've got to be careful then. Oh dear.
Step back a bit.
What are you going to do?
Summon and tame the djinn. It's not likely to be happy. Stand at the ready.
Okay. I'm gonna have to fight it, aren't I?
Rif Kaishta en Gaia. Kaishta et Disclair. Gevired me castle.
What the?
Take it you have a plan.
You must weaken him while I draw him into the sphere.
Care to trade places? Come on.
Just a bit more. I can feel his strength waning.
Oopsies. I didn't mean to fall down. Hold up. Whoa.
Got you! Your master died before uttering his last wish. I cannot capture you. We can struggle like this for eternity, or I can release you. If you do one thing for me. Do you see the spell that binds us?
Ooh.
Only a djinn can remove another djinn's spell. Remove this one and you'll be free. You are free!
Oh, so she didn't even want it for its power or anything, just literally to undo that spell.
Storm's over.
Are you okay?
Yes. It's all over.
Maybe we should sit. You look a bit dazed.
I'm not, but we can sit.
Better now, we beat the djinn. Feeling a bit better?
Feel any better?
I told you, I'm fine.
Don't need to play tough for me. That was a hard fight. Maybe not as hard as the last time we tamed a djinn, but still.
No comparison, I'm afraid. Half of Rind suffered then. Now I'm merely a bit tired. Thank you for coming, Geralt. I'd have had a much harder time of it on my own.
Couldn't have refused if I'd known what this is about. I've refused. You know he'd do anything for you.
Well, never could say no to you.
Perhaps that will change now.
Feel anything? That anything's different?
I expected... I don't know what I expected, actually. A bit of vertigo, perhaps.
The feelings are still there?
I thought you'd become a stranger to me. That I'd look at you and not feel a thing. But
You
it's
don't.
not like that at all. Nothing's changed.
Good! I still love you too.
Jinn might have cheated us after all.
Why?
Because I don't feel that anything's changed either. I love you, Yen.
And I love you.
Ow, what was that?
It can't be all sweetness and light.
Strange. Done that so many times. But it felt like our first kiss to me.
It was, in a way.
Interesting.
Besides, once you say I love you, a kiss has to taste differently.
Have you never said it before? Let's not end on a kiss. What now? So do you mean let's do more than a kiss? Let's try.
Maybe we ought to test a few other things.
Oh!
Amos's cabin is cozy.
Not so fast, Geralt. We'll have plenty of time to visit cozy cabins later.
Fair enough.
But I doubt the world will end if we sit here a while.
Aww. Oh.
My, it's lovely.
Think the spirits of Skellige favor us.
They seem like they would be happy to live in Skellige for a while. Oh, this is so cute.
Next time we go on horseback.
A horse would never make it down that mountain.
What now?
Well, I'm due to appear in Vizima. We must report to the Emperor after all.
Ciri's our concern, and only ours.
At heart, perhaps. But it's not what we agreed with Emir. We must see him.
Okay, let me ask this one
Awfully
first.
loyal to your patron.
He happens to be your patron as well, darling. You do well to remember that. Otherwise, he might feel compelled to remind you.
I refuse to report to him, or so be it. If it helps us get to Ciri, then I don't care. It's not an ego thing, so...
If we gotta, we gotta.
We wouldn't have known Ciri had returned if not for the Emperor and his agents. It's the least we can do.
Yeah. Let's talk before you leave. If you gotta go, go. Sure, let's talk.
Yen, what happened back there?
Was very nice. Let's not ruin it by hashing out the details.
I'm going to see the Baron. Collect Uma from him, then we'll ride for Kaer Morhen.
I shall join you as quickly as I can.
Okay.
See you, Yen. Take care of yourself.
Very sweet.
Geralt,
Let me ask.
Ever think about the past? About your time with the hunt?
at times, I'm amazed we survived. Eridan's not usually one to leave witnesses behind.
That's just it. He didn't. Lost my memory when I escaped the hunt.
Ah, yes. Your famous amnesia.
You didn't have it?
For a short time only. Once the Emperor's mages got their hands on me, my memory quickly returned.
Oh, interesting.
Why didn't you look for me after you'd recovered your memory and your freedom?
I assumed you would recover quickly and find me first.
You had mages to help you. I was on my own.
Well, not entirely. Besides, I knew you'd fled the hunt. Eridan would never have let you go. He'd erased my memory, but you escaped. It was wholly possible he hadn't had the chance with you. And there were your Witcher mutations. I expected they'd stave off any serious injury.
When the hunt had you, hope they didn't hurt you.
Even if they did, I've no memory of it. The whole time's but a string of phantom images.
That must feel so weird.
Blood and fire. A wild chase through different worlds. All shrouded in fog.
I'm so sorry.
Though I do remember you coming for me. Trading your life for mine.
Aww.
I hadn't the chance to thank you then.
You'd have done the same for me.
I'm touched by your certainty. But you've yet to tell me how you escaped them.
Wouldn't mind knowing that myself. There are times I remember rushing forward, red riders around me. Next thing I know, I'm in the woods at the foot of Kaer Morhen. That's it.
Interesting.
What did Eridan want from you exactly?
The same thing he wanted from you. You don't recall?
Draw a blank on most of my time with him.
We were bait, Geralt. Both of us. Eridan believed Ciri would come for us sooner or later and he would capture her. Fortunately, she didn't fall for it.
Good. She's clever.
How do you go from being the Emperor's hostage to being his ally?
One day, the door of my cell opened, and instead of seeing the usual officer, I saw Emir. He promised to release me and grant me free reign of the Imperial Treasury, provided I did what he asked.
He told you about Ciri, and you accepted his offer. Why?
For the sake of
Shared
Ciri.
aims make for strange bedfellows. I knew I had to find Ciri before Eridan did.
Yeah.
And if any man had the power and the means to help me, it was the Emperor. Besides, once all's said and done, he is her father.
Still can't get something out of my mind.
What?
So, feel any different after our encounter with the djinn?
Yes. Now I feel regret.
Mean to say that
That I regret we didn't try that earlier. Much earlier.
think we would have argued less?
Quite the opposite. But the other moments would have been more intense as well. Moments like this.
Radovid wants me to find Philippa. Okay.
Got summoned by Radovid. He wants me to find Philippa.
What a king. Not only cruel, but naive as well. Did he truly believe you'd help him?
I took the job.
Why?
Curious to see what happened to her.
Gotta say, I'm curious what happened to her. And I didn't want any Redanians getting in my way while I tried to find out. Look, found this in Philippa's hideout.
A megascope crystal. Damn, it's cracked. But it could still work.
Ooh. You gonna fix it? Ooh.
And Francesca's equally hesitant. Neither she nor Ida wishes to decide blindly.
They'll stop hesitating as soon as we convince Kira and Fringilla.
Fringilla's on our side. She'll join us as soon as she's finished some business in Nilfgaard.
Wonderful. That leaves Kira. The problem is, I've still no notion where she could be.
Yennefer and Triss.
Yennefer's never belonged to the Lodge. And Triss, well, we shall see. I must regain my vision. I can go to Novigrad, then see Arthur de Valista. The word is, Triss is also carousing about the city.
You still insist? Phil, pardon my saying so, but you will never regenerate your eyes on your own.
Vilgefortz did it. I'm employing the same method, cultivating tissue on precious stones.
It's madness. You will need its power. You'll put yourself in great danger.
Damn it. That's it. I can't recover any more.
Wondering what to do with the crystal. What exactly were they talking about? Ooh, I want to ask both. Hopefully I can ask both.
Wonder what I should do with the crystal.
It cannot fall into Radovid's hands.
Yep.
Not under any circumstances. You'd better leave it with me.
Okay. Yeah.
Right. It'll be safer with you.
Yeah, I'm not trying to help Radovid with that.
Geralt,
Cool. Love you.
Thanks, Yen. See you later.
Cool. Okay.
Get to your own bubble.
Friends we show heart, foes we show
Stay off. My home is here.
I'll be a priestess when I grow up. Don't want no stinky husband.
Roach. Let's put some better stuff on you. Mm. 75. Oh yeah, saddlebags. Yeah, awesome. Wonderful. Cool. Hell yeah. Looking fabulous. Okay, let's do... Ooh, whereabouts is this? Let's go there and then I'll make my way up there.
I'll be a priestess when I grow up.
Shouldn't
Don't
eat or
want no
drink too
stinky
much for a
husband.
raid. After though, rebel till you drop.
Put this into Hilpus. No such thing as bad shit.
Perfect. Let's try this. This question mark.
Medallion's humming.
Lovely.
Place at power. It's gotta be.
Stunning. Then so let's check out that on the way. Wonderful. Abandoned sawmill.
Abandoned.
Huh. And then where's the enemies? Ooh. Don't know how long I'll stay here. Till now the work was tough, sure, but we earned a decent living. Lately though I fear for my life. Something haunts the place at night. It roars and wails. We can't stand it no more. And the wolves, they're always howling. Yesterday, Shaman went to the privy during the night and never returned. Didn't find no body nor tracks. Who knows, maybe he ran off. I'd rather that than something worse to have happened. Truth be told, I think about leaving here more and more lately. About going back to you and the young one. I'm no fool. Maybe I could learn another trade and we'd get by somehow. Aww.
Human bones. Guess they're all that's left of the lumberjacks.
Damn. Lesson. Okay. Was it just the lesson that was haunting them? There you have it. Okay. Lovely.
Go, go.
Hello. So how would I scare... Is that him?
You look unwell.
No.
Maybe he'll say something if I put out his fire.
Evil wherever I find it, and grant our foes no rest.
What fire?
I shall name evil wherever I
Tin
find
pots.
it, and grant our
Stand to
foes
make a lot of noise.
Oh, Freyr,
Maybe give him a smack once he's asleep.
in your protective embrace.
Okay, so I'll wait till nighttime.
Are you the silent druid? Oh yeah. Dumb question. When do you lose your voice? Can you show me? Hold up some fingers?
Oh,
Johnny
lovely.
Man. They ever try to cure you some other way? Give you potions or herbs? Not just mute. Seems he's deaf too. Doesn't look like we'll figure much out talking. So long. Talking won't get me anywhere.
So is he going to sleep? Scare. What can I do? Said to put the fire out, but it's already been out.
I'll say this. Many have had a
I shan't
powerful
parley
longing
with
for
you.
Bran's crown.
Can we talk?
Huh. Okay, I can let him know.
Yen and I went to Hindersfjall.
Oh, did you learn anything?
Ciri came through Lofoten. She was wounded when she arrived. Villagers nursed her back to health. Sadly, the Wild Hunt was on her trail. Followed her there. Ciri managed to escape, but the villagers...
I know. You needn't finish. I later spoke to those who survived. Suffice to say, Ciri was fortunate to escape. I trust you'll find her soon.
Thank you.
What do the druids think of Skellige's new ruler?
Uncrate blood is good blood. Yet Ceres is the first woman to rule Skellige. Ever.
Not everyone's pleased.
There are 7 clans in Skellige. Each would like a king from their own line, but Ceres will manage. She's not as impulsive as Hjalmar. Thinks first, then acts. With Krach as her advisor, she has every chance to be a good queen.
Lovely.
You were made a Hierophant. Congratulations.
I thank you. The Skellige Circle chose me years ago, about the time when the old disputes between the clans were reigniting.
Job's been mainly politics then.
Aye, but I've not minded. Since time immemorial, the Druids have wandered betwixt the clans, keeping endless feuds in check.
Nice.
We care for equilibrium, the balance of all things, not just trout populations and streams. We're lucky the Jarls always valued us as advisors.
Good.
The war. Curious to know your opinion.
Well, I believe Emmy has chosen a poor time to wage it.
Hard to find any better as I see it, with the North now in disarray.
The North is weak, true. But I've the impression the Emperor is dealing with some domestic strife. Far too much to start a war. Radovid is a madman, but a cunning one. He's certain to take advantage.
Interesting. I will do a round of Gwent soon, but let me first see what on earth I can do to scare this dude.
To kill the giant. Screamed at him. Not... So my intelligence.
Yes! It worked! You okay? Well, I guess I could try
They ever try to cure you some other way? Give you potions or herbs? Not just meat. Doesn't look like we'll figure much out talking.
Oh, so I've got to try 3 ways. Okay.
Hornet's nest. Known to have therapeutic uses. In shock therapy, for instance.
Okay. What do I do with it? Cool, 2 out of 3. This poor guy, I'm just torturing him. So he's lit it. Three for 3.
Looks
Okay.
like rain.
Oh, nay. My vow of silence.
Oh.
Oh, for no. 3 years. 3 years. Not a word, not a peep. Until today, you made me break my vow. Happy?
Sorry.
Oh, sorry. Someone tricked me. I thought...
Boo-hoo-hoo. My deepest sympathies. Now get out of my sight, you imbecile.
Why would he make me do that? Damn. Alright, which one of you put me up to this?
Huh?
Heard him screaming, clear over here. Grand work, Witcher. Your reward, as promised.
Why? Why'd you want that?
How about that? Beard down to his waist and a toddler's sense of humor. Good luck to you.
What the heck? That was so pointless. Well, I did it. By all of this. Okay. Random, but did it. Oh yeah, Haunted Mansion. Let's try that. Okay. Ooh, okay. Lovely.
Oh,
sorry. I didn't mean to.
You're a good man, Geralt.
Oh, I love you. Did you all hear that? I'm gonna cry. That's so nice. You're a good man, Witcher. Thanks. My little heart. Okay. Let's check out this haunted residence. Resident Evil.
This is the haunted house.
Okay.
Inhabitants clearly left in a hurry. A specter would have attacked me already.
Yeah, the whole building shook. Okay. What is that on the bed?
Scattered salt. Probably to drive ghosts away. Pointless superstition.
Alright, cool. What do we got? Oh, shook again.
Air flowing through this crack. There's something in there.
Okay. Just first loot this place. Cool.
Wall seems a little thin.
Perfect.
No one's been here in a while.
Another tremor.
Looks like a journal. Not the root of any ordinary plant. Must be magic. And elemental. Pretty powerful too. Gotta go deeper. Need to open the passage somehow.
Which is updated. This. With dimeritium bomb and elemental oil. Can do. I've got elemental oil, I think. Enhanced, even. But how do I open this up? Which is odd. No.
Something clicked.
Cool. Beautiful. It opened. Okay. Ooh.
Almost managed to break its magic bonds. A few days more and it would have wreaked havoc all around.
Deactivate magic barrier.
Ceiling would have caved in if not for this support.
Oh! I hurt myself. Oh.
Not bad.
Screw it. Stop doing that. Oops. Cool. So random, but cool. Okay. Got him. Lovely. We'll just meditate. Now, okay, let's ride back in and do this on the way.
You flee to Maria too?
Got a treasure. Let's do this. Cool. Now let's go get our reward. Okay.
This one's still breathing.
Aye, it is. Let it. Some still breathe as I toss them in the fire.
Orders saying no living souls to leave without path. The eternal fire will light our way.
A wench on the throat.
Non-human, are you? Look for your kind beyond the rules.
Pauper with a library. Imagine that. Vile time. What do you seek, pain giver?
Help a poor bloke out.
I's a war veteran. Spare me a crown.
Help! Save me! I'm dying with poverty.
Okay. Got him. Oh, it's that way.
Your blades. Why not at your waist like everyone else?
Cool. In here. Upstairs. Let's do it.
Captured and displayed in the sideshow of the circus. Well.
Hey, bud.
Yes?
I did it.
House shouldn't give you any more trouble. A little renovation and it should be fit for you to move into.
Truly? Why, the estate's price just spiked sharply. What precisely was the problem?
Earth elemental trapped in the cellar.
Mm-hmm.
It was just trying to get out. Almost demolished the house in the effort.
Far more interesting than a ghost, certain. The cellar you mentioned, is it in a state to be furnished?
Hard to say.
It's pretty damp.
See. Your bounty. There you are. And farewell.
Fare thee well. Ashes to ashes.
Cute.
Level 27. Hell yeah. Alright, let's do another contract because I've got so many that I can do.
The Doppler's salvation.
What shall I take on next? Sure. Let's do that.
Barbarian. Radovid's not a whit better than an ear. Mighty they were.
Are you a wizard?
Non-human, are you? Look for your kind beyond the woods.
There.
Another drifter in from Temeria. Duty calls? Shaggy, you don't lift a finger round the yard.
The second sword. Is it in case the first one breaks?
Hi there, handsome.
Hello. Breen.
Welcome, Master Witcher.
Hi.
Saw the notice. Let's say I'm interested.
That's good. Grand even. Name's Breen Hodge. I posted that slip.
Nice to meet ya.
Details.
Course. Well, through a series of regrettable events, I came to own a spread of forest ripe for logging, near Novigrad. At a distance from any roads, but quite near the port. Easy gold, right? Just hire some lumberjacks and count the coin.
Meant details about the monster, not your business.
Oh, it's all linked, see? I took on some dwarven loggers, but they came to me, claiming the forest haunted.
I'm great with
Thought
haunted
blazing,
stuff.
Nothing more.
The expert, actually.
They went in the wood, and only one returned. Said some forest devil had attacked him.
Let's talk about my pay, because the current offer's just not enough.
Let's try that.
You're not cheap, but I can see you've tried to be reasonable. We might still agree a price. Very well.
Cool.
Let us say that's a price I'll pay willingly.
Lovely. Let's do it.
I'll take the job. This logger, where'll I find him?
Around.
Around.
Last I saw him, he was drinking away his pay. Said he had to honor his dead comrades.
So there's a witness here.
Truth is, we're already dependent on the black markets economically.
You.
Welcome, traveller. Drink with me, you
Oh.
Knock back a few so's my mates will race peaceful.
Oh.
Something ploughed them up good, but I don't know what it was. Don't know who or what to cuss.
Talked to one Breen Hotch. Told me all about your comrade's death.
We tried to explain some horror was prowling the forest. He refused to believe it.
I'm so sorry.
He's hired me. Wants me to find the beast that attacked you and your friends.
Is that so? Well, I take back what I said.
Good man, that Breen.
Though a halfling.
Tell me about the attack. What do you remember?
We were making our way out of the forest, loaded with wood like pack horses. All of a sudden we heard a bloody howl, like a wolf's. Pack leaders. We legged it, but then the cartwheel was stuck. Magnus Rector hollered I should run to the hut for the crossbows, so I ran. Come back to the woods. Bloody ploughing massacre. Couldn't tell me mates apart.
I'm so sorry.
Thanks. Really helpful, that.
Kill the bugger. Will you?
Hell yeah, I will.
Ah!
Things are generally tidier back in Korea.
Won't let them boss you around, eh? White hair.
Let's go. For some reason, Birch went. None.
Come on.
Why do you stare so?
Ah!
Well, helped us. Look.
Faster.
Truly, I have no idea why I can't run. With the roach.
Nothing new.
Bless you.
What's the hurry?
Some wolves here.
Not bad. Logger's hut. Need to find the spot where they died.
Ooh, here's the cart.
Deep ruts. Logger's wagon must have stopped here. Then they went down this road. Probably towards their clearing.
My god, sorry. My voice.
There was a fight here. 2 dwarves and something big. A dwarf went this way.
I'm so sorry.
Roots pinned this one to the ground, so hard he suffocated.
Damn.
Wounded dwarf tried to flee, bleeding heavily. Clawed the rock. Must have been angry and strong. Deep wound on his back. Bled to death. Everything says Leshen, a young one. Must have arrived here recently. Need to find its totem. Crows serve Leshens. Should find some near the totem.
Okay.
Not a Leshen's birds. False trail.
Okay.
Ordinary ravens looks like. No sign of a totem. Not a Leshen's birds. False trail.
Here we are.
And behold, a Leshen's totem. Now, to destroy it. Ought to piss it off, make it leave its lair.
For Leshen. Oh, that's so cool. I love how they did that. Can't see him. Almost got you. Cool. Where's your buddy? Got him. Good boy, Roach. Oh, good girl. Sorry. I keep doing that. Good girl. I thought I run with Roach. Are the saddlebags too heavy? Sorry. It's just not letting me gallop.
No use doing any work in this rain.
Is Roach hurt? Can I heal Roach? I'm so
That's it,
confused.
Roach.
I wanted to wear the duvets.
Let's go.
Doggy. Okay. Green.
Welcome, Master Witcher.
I did it.
I killed the Leshen that attacked the lumberjacks.
Oh, that's wonderful. Grand even. I'll have to find some new loggers, but there's no shortage of folk looking for work. But can I be certain no other Leshen will show?
It's possible, I suppose. I have to find a witcher if it happens.
Aye, yes. Well, you're due a reward. I'm not the kind not to pay for a job well done.
Farewell.
Lovely. Should I tell this dude that I killed him? Okay, there you go. Alright, lovely. Okay. I'll leave this episode here. Please be sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye!